Hey guys, it's Talon back with third part of this scenario we're building now. We've got a nice little layout in place now. We've got our Light Pacific here at the station ready to go and all geared up. We have got a couple of little AI trains dotted around. So what we'll do with this one, we'll let a few AI trains in to do a bit of scenery for the routes. Now the problem with this one is it's single track all the way up to here. And then a single track past it as well. So what my intention is, if we zoom first of all, so control left click the Churston, the arrow, and that. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll actually have a static train on this one. Take a little while to load. Alright, which side of the rails are we on? Let's make sure we're on the right one. So, yep, so what we'll do is we'll have a train sitting here, so it's looking like he's about to head down towards Kingswear. What should we have? Let's have... We'd have a pannier? Yeah, let's have a little pannier with a few carriages. 3 carriages, 5 carriages. Very nice. So he won't actually be doing anything, but he'll be on the platform there, looking like he's ready to go. So that'll be absolutely fine. That's a nice little bit of scenery. What should we have next? Well, this entire branch line here is a bit pointless doing anything with, and again, because it's a single track here, there's very little point in doing anything with that. There's a portal here which is very nice. So we'll come up to Goodrington, and I think, remember, yeah, so from Goodrington it actually goes to 2 tracks. That'll be a lot easier to work with. So let's zoom out to Goodrington to begin with. Now, we are going to... Let's just see where our train's going when it gets to Goodrington. He's going to be coming around on the carriage siding loop. Okay, which gives us something to play with for these platforms here, which is very nice. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually have... No, actually, change of plan. I think what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of scenery on these sidings here. So we'll have... scroll up. We'll have some carriages dotted around. One can go there. We'll have another 5 over here. I just like having things to look at as we go along. So we'll have a little short rake somewhere in the middle too. So that'll be good. Yep. We could even, actually thinking about it, just for something to gaze at. We even have something underneath the little water tower there. So is that a light engine? That is a light engine. There we go. Right, so that'll be Goodrington sorted, and what my intention is if we have a look what time we're actually due in places. Right, we're due in Paignton roughly 2:15. So, let's go up to Paignton here. Well, what I'm thinking is if we're due here at 2:15, let's zoom to Paignton to begin with. Ta-da, that was nice and fast. We'll have a couple of things just dotted around here, maybe some more carriages. Da-da. That's fine. And what I'm thinking about is we're going to be coming in on that platform there. So what will be quite nice is on the opposite platform we'll actually have a train. What should we make it? We haven't had a haul for a little while. Not train, no, I'd rather this one was actually a proper passenger train. So we'll put him there. What number's he? He is 7902. Eden Mascot, okay. So we'll give him a driver. 7902. And what we'll have him doing, he's going to be on Paignton down platform. So we'll have him picking up a Paignton down platform. I'm going to timetable him because, like I say, we're due there at 2:45, and I'm going to get him to leave just a touch before that. If we have him leaving at 42, simple reason is there's a good chance we might get there slightly early. If we do, then he's prepped and ready to go. If not, it'll give us something to actually drive past as we're going up towards Goodrington. So either way, it's going to work out quite nicely for us. So he's picking up from Paynton. We'll actually let him pick up in Goodrington as well. So Goodrington down Main. I don't know, it's actually, has it got a platform? Yeah, Goodrington down platform. So again, if we are running that early, then we might even pass him at Goodrington instead. Down platform, that's very nice. And what we'll have him doing after that is, as the old saying goes, out of sight, out of mind, we'll actually have him going to that portal. So that's going to be portal Churston North, and that's where he will end, because that will disappear him from the map very nicely. Portal Churston North, and that's all he's doing, but that'll give us something really nice to drive past, so that's fine. Now bearing in mind this isn't going to be a particularly heavily traversed route, we don't really need anything else yet for a little while, but it would be nice to just pass a couple of things. So let's go up here. I've got no idea how to pronounce this place. Torre? Okay. Well, either way it can have a bit of scenery. What do we have around? Once it loads in, we can have a proper look. In fact, this wouldn't be a place for a freight train to start, actually. Okay. Yeah, it's a great little station, actually. I like it. Well, again, we can just stick some scenery around. Have a few coaches down here. Maybe have a can we fit a medium in? Yeah, we can. Okay. We'll have that over there, spinning around. So that's very good. I think we might actually even have a little engine over there of some kind. I like panniers because they're they're fairly generic, but I think we'll have a Grange just parked over there ready to do something. Now what I'm going to do is we'll have a Grange milk train spun around, and this will actually have driving past us as well. We're going to put him on a slight delay, so what's his number? His number is 6806 Blackwell Grange. Okay, so driver. Da, da, 6806. That's fine. He isn't actually going to be doing anything as such, but what I am going to do is change his time, bearing in mind, in fact let's just check our time really quickly, because this is quite a way past Torquay now. So if we have him starting when we're leaving Torquay, so around about 10 to, so we'll actually have him starting at 10 to. There's no real point in having him start any time before that. And we'll have him going to the same place. We'll have him going to the portal in Churston. And ending there. That's nice. That'll be another nice little engine to drive past. Now, I've gone quite a bit further up. Again, there's no huge point in having too much around. And the next thing I'm thinking about doing is right the way. Let's think. Let's have a think. What I'm thinking about doing is somewhere around about here. Oops. We'll actually have another bullet coming past us, because like I said, the whole point of this is to mingle the bullies in with the GWRs. So we'll have 6 Monzel, that's fine. On the closest track, because that will be the opposite of the one we're going on. Spin him around. Now, we won't be up here for quite a long time. So, let's have a look here. Newton Abbot, we're due at 5 past. So we'll actually have him starting at... on the hour would be a good one, actually. Just in case we're running too early. In fact, yeah, let's say 3 minutes to. So that's Bronson, 34046. Didn't give him a driver. .6. So we're going to start him at yeah, 5-2. Although it seems like it's 10 minutes early, the problem with this is I do know that you can run really, really early on this route, so that's why I'd just rather things were definitely moving. So that's fine. Not really got any intentions for him as such. We're going to split it on some express service, so again, we'll have him going to the same place. Portal. Nope, wrong one. Yeah. Chelsea North, there we go. And we'll end him there. Now, once we get past Newton Abbot, that's where we need to have a little think, because we've passed a few, little freight trains and little pannier stuff and that sort of thing. Well, on this line, this is far more of a main line. So, let's stick a little bit of scenery around to begin with. It's always nice having scenery. Where the hell are we? Huh. Okay, over there. Wow, okay. This is a nicely modelled station, I like it. So platforms over there. We will stick a few bits and pieces around. We'll go with a short rake, I think. Yeah, somewhere there's nice. That's good. But what I'm noticing is this coaling stage up here, and that's really, really nice. So we'll have something under there to make use of that. And I think we'll actually have a castle. We haven't seen many castles. That's very good. So yeah, that'll give us some nice scenery as we come in. Now, because this is quite a main station, I'm just looking at the turntable things over here too. One thing I think I will do for this one, which is fairly rare for me to include in scenarios, is, you see this option here, logo 1, logo 2, logo 3, we'll actually grab 3 logos, and we'll put them somewhere around just like that. We'll actually have 2 more logos, pretend this is sort of some major engine shed place. We don't particularly care what engines it gives us. There's a couple of King there I can notice straight away. But it's like I say, it's always nice having a bit of scenery. In fact, we'll actually lose him. It's a little bit too close. We'll have 1 more. It'll be a random one, which can go on the turntable there. He won't be using the turntable, but it's nice to see him there. So that's good. And just over here, going to put 1 more thing down, which is another short rake. That's fine. I'll use that brake van. So that's good. Okay. Now, we are actually stopping at Newton Abbot, so that's fine. What's over here? Lots and lots of empty space. Well, it won't be in a minute. So, that's some big sidings, right? That. We'll have a medium rig. Might even stick some coaches in there as well. Yep, so that's something to look at as we zoom past there. Now we want something to drive past as we come up to Exeter, so somewhere around about here. Yeah, that's fine. On the closest track, we'll have a castle actually. We haven't seen a castle with carriages. Is he going the right way? No, he's not going the right way. Okay, so he is 7005. I won't actually bother starting him until about 3 minutes past, and simply because, like I say, we're doing Newton Abbot at 5 past, but this is quite a way further on the track, and I want him moving well before we get there. So, again, because I want to make sure that even if we are running really late or that kind of thing, we want him to do the full journey. So we'll head him to Churston North as well. Churston North's a useful little portal for us, actually, I like it. And Port of Churston North, so that's a nice castle we're going to drive past. Now, again, a little bit further up, somewhere around about here, we'll have something else to drive past. Thinking about freight, because there's not really much freight on this at the moment. So what I'm thinking is we'll actually have a medium rake. Oh, I hate it when it does that. There we go. Right. Medium rake. Spin him around. I'm caught in some sort of thing at the moment. There we go. Spin him around. We'll have him pulled by... What's going to pull that? How about Grange? I like Granges. It's fine. Oh, that's not a pretty view. 6814. Now him we won't bother starting until... In fact, we'll actually have him going at 5 past as well. Because like I say, it's nice to know that these are all running. 5 past, no, it's quite a long way down actually. No, we'll have him going at 10 past actually. Yep, that's good. I'll have him going at Churston. And ending at Churston. So it's not exactly the most exciting tutorial this one, but it'll give you an insight into how to place lots and lots of things to drive past. There we go. So that's another one done. That's looking very, very nice. Now I'm going to do one more. Somewhere around about here. Exminster, that would be a good place to do one. And what we'll do is we'll have another bullied, because we haven't got a huge amount of them around. We'll make it a slightly smaller one. Just about there. Oh, I think it's the one without a name. Oh no, it is Heartland. Okay. 34101. We'll have him going at... What time are we actually due in Exeter? I know people were saying to me when I did another one for this that the problem they were finding was that they were arriving in Exeter about quarter of an hour early. Right, that's interesting. Okay, that means that's colliding with another train. That's interesting. Okay, so that train there is actually in the way of ours. So that's not good. Right, let's wipe him then. Let's find something else to do. In fact, we'll actually if we put him in the station, then that should be a bit better. Okay, what numbers are they giving us now? It's giving us Exeter 34001. So yeah, 10 past for him. Right, so I was looking, so what time are we actually doing Exeter? Should tell us now, 1/2 past, yeah. So okay, well actually no, I'll have this other one then leaving at 1/4 past. It's better to leave them too early than too late, simply because it will give you something to drive past if nothing else. So that's fine. Excellent. I'm going to do one more, which will be find Exeter. There's Exeter. We'll do something actually leaving Exeter, and we'll do a little bit of scenery around there too. Have to wait for Exeter to load in. This is the problem, because the amount of sort of stuff around stations, it can be really difficult to actually see what's going on sometimes. Right, it's loading. There we go. Okay, so Exeter station. Which platform? Yeah, that platform there will be absolutely fine. We'll make this a nice castle, I think. We only had one castle so far. 12 coaches. Let's make this a big one. Excellent. Right, what number castle did we get? We got 7036. And what I'm going to be doing with him is, let's say, we're due in at 1/2 past. We're actually going to have him leaving slightly early. We're actually having him leaving at 20 past. That way, if we do get there early, and it's not 20 past, he will be there looking quite pretty. If not, it doesn't really matter, we'll pass him very, very close to it. So that'll be fine. We'll have him going to Churston. Not that he'll actually make it that far. Excellent. So yeah, that's some very nice scenery around now. We're going to be arriving on that platform there, so we will just stick a few things around just to gaze at. Right, so we'll have something parked up in there, maybe another pannier. Maybe another pannier for a little while. We could even, for argument's sake, have a few things in the engine shed over there. That'd be quite nice. Loads of sheds around. If you wanted to actually make a really nice a really nice scenario, this wouldn't be a bad one to actually do it, and it's a lovely looking station. Yes, that'll be absolutely fine. So that's perfect. So we will now save that. Save changes, yes. I won't be driving it on this one. This is just adding the AI, but as long as there's no major errors coming up at the start. There we go. Perfect. Right. Loaded in. There's no major warnings. So what I am going to do video. There. Yep, get us quick strange shots. So what we'll do is this last one. Very nice. And there we go, guys. Right, so that's adding AI trains. That's our route nicely set up now. And the next one, I guess we'll just drive it and see how it goes. Yep. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. See you next one.